I don't. Whatever. I hate all that light, but here we go. Jesus, what is? Wait a second. Okay. Jeez, can't hear you. Jeez, he's vibing tonight. Jeez, I I can't hear you, and you know I can't hear you, but that's fine. We'll save these for later. I can't hear you. I cannot hear you. Jesus Christ. What the hell is going on? Can't hear you. Cannot hear you. I have no idea what you're saying. I have absolutely no idea. And I know you're recording, but I can't hear you. I think you're doing this on purpose, but I can't. Yeah, okay. I can't hear you. I literally cannot hear you. Really? Is it? Is it? It is. It is. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you turned on the speaker or what?
No, apparently it said I was muted. How about that?
I don't believe that. But what's going on?
It's one of those kind of nights, that sort of thing.
Really? Okay. Hooting and now this. It's been a good week for you.
Before coming onto this podcast, I had a lot to drink, actually, a lot to drink. It was,
sure. I'm sure.
It was strawberry banana nectar. You think it would be a lot more creamier than it actually is. It was very liquidy, but I'm feeling good now. Jacob, I'm feeling great.
Yeah, I'm sure.
To the moon, right, Jacob?
Yeah. No, I just switched. Yeah, no. To the moon. What is it? We're going to the moon or something? Yeah, we'll do that. I'm feeling good too, but I don't know. I'm just feeling good.
We already got someone in the waiting room.
Do I?
No, we already have someone in the waiting room. We got a big podcast for everyone. Jacob, introduce a podcast. I want you to take the reins here, please.
No, this is yours for sure. I'm finishing this. We'll leave it at that.
You're
We'll leave
finishing
it.
this. All right. So,
I'm finishing this on my terms.
Jacob, can you describe like what the viewers are hearing right now?
Oh yeah, good point. Okay. So we got me wearing street clothes, and
Oh, okay.
Alex is wearing
A
I
formal
don't know
shirt,
formal short shirt, got it.
burgundy,
Top hat. What?
fedora. Yeah. Go on.
Okay, top hat, fedora. Okay, we got the party glasses. I don't know how to describe them. They're not normal, obviously.
I couldn't find my aviators. Otherwise I'd probably be wearing those right now. These are very hard to see and stuff. I have a lot of notes here.
Yep, he's got his notes. He's got oh my god, Hawaiian lei. He's got a lei or two or three on. He's got like medals, a necklace.
Wait, where did those go? Okay, sorry, be right back. Actually, go on, Jacob. No, stop. This is going to be barely edited.
He just says well, you guys already heard what he said. I don't know. I think that's about it. Like, he looks like he's been to a party or he's going to one. I don't know. He looks
That's
pretty
kind of a party.
pumped up for a podcast. I
It's
don't know what's going
a
on
big
tonight.
circus, and
I guess we're gonna find out.
it's a big circus, Jacob, and I'm kind of like the ringleader, I would say.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Isn't that how you? So okay, never mind. Okay. So welcome to the podcast, everyone. This is Alex Mitchell here, and tonight, since we're recording at nighttime, we have a fully loaded podcast for you. Traditionally, we usually have one. I guess last episode we had 2 guests, but for this episode, we're having upwards of 5 guests. Jacob's trying to show me something, but I can't see it. But
Yep.
we can't see it because it's an audio podcast, Jacob. It's nothing visual about it, unless it is.
Oh, I know. It's kind of too bad it was visual.
We learned a painful lesson in the last podcast.
Yeah, for sure. It was a visual event.
I had a very tough time editing it, and it still isn't even published because I cut it down to about an hour and 10 minutes. But for our podcast, I've always wanted to achieve a certain quality. I don't know, Jacob. I don't know.
Yeah, let's see what happens tonight. We gotta see what we achieve tonight. Let's see what happens.
What do we want?
This is a weird format, but I feel like it's gonna be a weird night, a crazy one. But
what do we want? It's like the late night show with Jacob Owens and say my name now. Say my name.
Alex Mitchell.
I didn't like how you said that, but yeah, Alex Mitchell. It's gonna be an all-star podcast as always, but because this is a big Clownclusion. This is where, looking at some things, I realized they might not have went exactly our way, and this is sort of an adaptation to that at its finest. He's up here on the Clown Hour podcast. We make things all about the finest in life.
Oh, of course. Finest hosts, the finest guests, the finest
podcast. No, I came to this realization. Maybe just a little bit before this. Maybe a long time before this. We truly can't be a chart topping podcast. Part of it was a start, and we didn't have the right starts, and then part of it's just like advertising and marketing, and like what marketing did we ever do? So for this podcast, I'm gonna change this. This podcast, I'm gonna advertise on Facebook. I'm gonna advertise on Instagram. It's gonna be advertised all over. And Jacob, I'm not sure if you know this, but we're also gonna be doing an ad read. We'll add this in post edit, but we'll add this in post. Bring that back. We're using everything that we
should be something.
We're using everything that we knew, and this is big. This is a big conclusion. It's a climax. We're gonna make a little bit of money on this podcast. 15 CPM is what they said. I was talking to our advertisers.
Of course.
You know,
Yeah.
big leagues. We gotta have the advertisers. So let me give a. I'm sorry. Sorry.
This
Thinking of
guy is.
something. Let me give a quick.
What were you thinking of? What were you thinking of?
Let
So
me give a
funny.
quick shout out to Walmart. They didn't have clown paint, but they had some stuff that I can use. Quick shout
Oh,
out.
we'll talk about clown paint later. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
I saw something in the game that made me think. Jacob, we are one in the same minds. You know that. That's one thing I've always admired about this podcast. We have that triplet connection.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's one of the first things. Well, I told you. You didn't tell me. You thought it was funny that I was just talking about being a triplet, and then you were like, "Oh yeah, I'm a triplet too."
Yeah, I don't
And
like
it
that
kept.
because that's not an achievement,
Oh,
is it?
this is the debate. I don't know if we should debate this early. Once we get some
Yeah,
guests,
we'll
it's
say it.
not an
We'll say
achievement.
it.
No one says it is, but it's a unique thing. I'll leave it at that for now. But
Oh, I need to get more notes. Be right back.
okay, yeah, go get your notes. Go get the script.
Okay. So, what's your brother's major, real quick?
Political science.
That's what I was thinking. Because looking at his Facebook, I mean his Instagram. Okay, that's all I need to know.
Wait, no, dude, he hasn't been on that in a while.
That's all I need to know. Yeah, well, he hasn't. Clearly hasn't. He hasn't posted since April 2019.
Yeah, he's off the gram.
But I mean, could still follow Clown Hour. I would say.
Oh,
Kind of hurt.
he deleted his whole thing, but yeah, I don't know. Is it? Yeah, it does hurt. We'll see. Yep, that's his. Yeah, things are adding up now very nicely. Okay, yep, that's his. That's his inactive account, but yeah, you can use that.
So, Jacob, let me tell you about. Let me give you a quick monologue. So, you know, I was having I was having to talk with some friends last night, talking about life, talking about college, and how can
Yeah.
how can I say? Um,
What he's
they called me out. They called me out. They realized that I'm all games and nothing more. And maybe that is how it is, but you know, I want to at least prove something. I want to prove that because we're not topping the charts, Jake. And I keep on. By this point, it's 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 kind of a fantasy to imagine that it's going to change anytime soon because this might be our last podcast for a while, Jacob.
yeah, might be. This is. I mean, yeah, I guess I kind of agree with you. I mean, it sounds like you finally come to my conclusion in a way, but yeah.
We might share different conclusions here. I think yours might possess a more grounded idea. Mine's more abstract.
Yeah, you're out there, all right. Say that right now.
No, so I was texting someone. They said they wanted to be on the podcast, and the thing was they wanted to be on the podcast, but then they don't reply to my text, Jacob. They don't reply.
Do they
I was
leave
trying
you on
so.
red?
They didn't even leave me on red. They just ignored the message.
And they just randomly reached out to you?
Yes.
Okay.
What does it mean,
Uh,
Jacob?
what does that mean? Good question. Some weird behaviors. Usually, if you're gonna be that antsy to get on, you're gonna, I don't know, reply or be looking at your phone. But what does it mean?
I sent them the message 4 days ago, Jacob.
Maybe
He was on my past podcast too when I did Alex Mitchell podcast.
Maybe you think it's a sign about the podcast?
Maybe this whole persona thing of being a clown is a bit much to take, I would say. Because I was really hurt at the time. Because I felt like
I don't blame you.
we had a good thing going. I have other people who reached out to me this week. They said they want to be on the podcast, and we might as well fulfill that.
Yeah, we have to.
Just 1 second here, Jacob. This will be cut out. This will be cut out.
Like,
Jacob, should we be doing call-ins for this podcast?
I mean, when would that come in? I guess you know what I'm saying. Like,
I would just post it on our story.
I know, but when would we when would that fall into chronological order here?
Chronological order, Jacob. What are you talking about? We don't. Jacob, this isn't about chronological order. This isn't about time. This is an experience. This is talk
This is an
shows.
experience, but experiences happen on a plane of time in this universe. So, would we just say, "Oh yeah, the guests, screw them, let's get some call-ins"? I don't know. It's up to you. I don't care. I'm not against it, but I'm also not like real hyped about it. But we do it. We do it. Yeah.
That's what you say, Jacob?
Way you're acting makes me think otherwise. Do we want to do call-ins? Is this gonna be is this my decision?
This is your final decision here, Jacob. I'm giving you power tonight.
Okay. That's a lie. But okay. Do we do cons? Have you gotten requests?
What do you mean by requests?
Have people said they would want to call in? Or is this just something you're thinking?
No, people have thrown it out there. People have thrown it out there before, yes.
I feel like this is a big night, and we don't have time for those games tonight.
Okay. Okay, Jacob's decision is final. Okay. Let me delete that real quick.
Business, nothing personal, people, just business. Maybe next semester, we'll see. Keep calling your friends, family, but this is a business matter right here.
Jacob, when was the last time you laughed?
Well, I've kind of laughed this evening, but this morning I about died. Yeah, doing a project. It was
Elaborate.
Long story. Okay. Yeah.
We got 4 minutes.
I'll tell the whole story. Okay. So
Jacob's monologue.
In my visual journalism class, we're doing this project, interviewing someone. I'm interviewing a family member, and I'm asking why do you wear a helmet? It's on biking, all this. Why do you wear a helmet?
Kind of dumb, isn't it?
No, I don't think so. But no, that's beside the point here. So the whole thing is, I'm expecting some answer like, you got to stay safe. You never know. Maybe it's the law. I don't think it is, but some answer like that, really cliche. The next thing I know, I start being told a story about someone being hit by a car and almost dying. And I don't know. I was not expecting that.
You have a very dark sense of humor, Jacob.
No, it was, the person was fine, but the quote was, if they weren't wearing a helmet, they might not be with us anymore. And as soon as I heard, I'm not going to say it, as soon as this person, it was like, oh yeah, this guy, he got hit by a car a few years back and I died and the interview had to get paused. And it looked bad, but it was funny. I was not expecting that, but no, the person's fine. So in reality, everything's good, but was not expecting that colorful of an answer. So it was pretty good. I laughed for
colorful answer indeed.
20 minutes. The
You
person
don't,
was fine, but
you want to see people hurt, don't you, Jacob?
No, I don't. Do you? What about you? Do you?
I like to see people squirm, Jacob. Maybe not hurt, but squirm.
Is
I
that a
want.
form of psychological hurt?
No, I would say no. It's just I try and decipher what was fact and was fiction. What's in between, Jacob?
Everything's in between.
Not necessarily. Well, it's either if you say that,
No,
then it's
not
like
everything.
everything's
No,
fiction.
be clear,
Whoa,
not
whoa,
everything.
whoa. Okay.
Not everything. This could go down. People can use this for stupid things. No, not everything, but many
Are you
things
saying
are
that?
blurred lines. Great song, but we're not talking about that.
That's not a great song.
It's a good song.
Song's kind of sexist, kind of rape culture-ish. When you say Jacob,
Good one. You got me in this. This should be a good moment. No,
I'm talking blurred
I don't like it
lines.
because of no. Okay. It has a good beat to kind of groove to, but I'm not promoting lyrics. Or every rap song could be promoting bad cultures. So, in that sense, not promoting the lyrics, but it's a good song to groove to, dance. It makes you want to move. And I know people that like it that do not interpret it like that.
So Jacob, when these guests come on, what do you want to ask them?
I want to see. I don't know. Just kind of find out more about them. We have this connection going on with being triplets. Kind of just want to learn more about them. I've never talked to a few of these people, so kind of just want to ask.
Yes.
I don't know. What are they up to? What do they do? Like stuff like that. But
Yeah,
what do you want to
absolutely.
ask them?
Essentially, I want to ask them what dreams did they have, and how have those failed since then.
Jesus. Okay. Well, I'll help them out. If this gets too brutal, I'll just have to come in and put the hammer down and save them. But nope. I'm just gonna. I don't know. Just get to know them better. A few of them I know. So in that case, it'll mainly be me watching. But if I have to come in and get involved,
Well,
I will.
don't be afraid. It's gonna be a good time, Jacob. Anyways,
Oh, it'll be a
everybody,
good time. It'll be a good
um,
time.
it'll be a great time, Jacob. Okay, we need to
Oh,
stop
it will
hyping it
be.
up. We just need to have our first guest on. Everybody, welcome. Oh wait, hold up.
I'm
Oh dang it!
confused. I'm very confused. I'm very confused. Okay. I was not expecting this, but okay.
Everybody, welcome. Wait, hold up. Sorry. It's almost there. Jacob's leaning into a screen. Nick, are you there? No, he doesn't have a mic set up. Actually, sorry, guest number one, are you there? Connect into audio.
Let's go.
Nick Mitchell, ladies and gentlemen. Nick Mitchell, he's a biology major.
Zoology major, Alex. Let me tell you, animals.
Animals.
Wait.
You're a dog, Nick. So Nick, welcome to the circus. When you
All
were put
right.
on display, but don't be so nervous. And
Happy to be here.
you're really put on display. So how are you doing today? How you doing, Nick?
Pretty good. We're having a good day outside. It was pretty nice out.
Pretty nice out. How is it outside? I haven't been outside all day.
It's a little crisp outside, kind of like a lightly salted Pringle.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I would say so.
I like that description. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you like Pringles?
They're all right. Like it's like a 7 out of 10 kind of thing.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
So
I like
this is Jacob Owens. I'm not sure if you met him.
Mm-mm.
Jacob Owens is a big basketball player. He plays
Yeah, let's go.
basketball at college.
No, okay. I played in high school, but that's besides the point. But yeah, nice to meet you. This
Very
is
nice
kind
to
of a
meet
way
you
to
too.
meet you, I guess. Yeah,
Weird.
fair enough.
So moreover, Nick, how did we meet actually? Let me ask you my first question.
How did we meet? Well, I imagine we met in the womb.
Well, we were separated in the womb, weren't we? Or were we? No. Yeah, we were
I mean,
separated.
Brandon was probably doing some nonsense, and so we were probably separated from that kid.
Brandon's my third brother. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nick and I, we're on the same page here. We were in the same staff, but Brandon probably wasn't.
No, he's probably doing
Same what?
The
What were
same,
you?
the same
Same
stack.
sack.
some.
Okay. That's. Okay.
Hmm.
Need to figure
Political
out.
science major.
Political science major
Yeah.
here.
Let's go.
Jacob
Doesn't
Owen's
know much
journalism
about
major.
it.
Jacob,
Yeah.
you're a journalist, so ask Nick some journalistic questions.
Hmm.
No, I don't think. Well, this isn't an interview, but no, I guess.
Non-interview. Okay.
You said you're a zoology major. Why zoology?
Well, I thought my cat was pretty cute, and like, I figure there's more cats in zoology. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I could have went political science, but like, I'd feel like I'd be stealing Alex's flow, and I don't really want to do that.
Yeah, us Mitchells always gotta have our own flow.
So I kind of looked at Alex's major, and I just took a 180 and started running that way, and here we are.
A lot of people do
Really?
actually. And
Oh, I didn't know that. Jeez. Okay.
you want to work with Big Cat someday.
Yeah, big cats would be great stuff.
My sister.
She's a
similar-
biology major.
She wants to be a wildlife vet and work with.
Yeah,
the
that'd be
tigers.
6 years of schooling.
Oh yeah, that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
That's why I
Yep,
could have
that'll
went to
be a
Missoula for.
You mentioned that in the last podcast, Jacob.
Yep, I'm sure I did. She's coming on, is why I say it. But no, that's
Oh
cool.
really? Let's go.
We're having a lot
Yeah.
of guests, Nick. We're having a lot of guests.
How does your sister
Oh, yeah.
feel about your Clown Hour podcast, Jacob?
Good question. I think she thinks it's unique. I guess. Part of me. Yeah, she doesn't really know what to think about it, to be honest. She's listened to a few. She heard that she was mentioned in one by another guy that didn't know her at all. And I don't know. I think she has mixed feelings about it, but she's
Yeah.
supportive and everything. But after
Wow.
tonight, who knows what she'll think? So
Some family love. Huh. I see.
yeah, family love. Yeah.
What does Nick think of my podcast?
That's a good question.
You follow us on Instagram at least.
I think when I heard about it, I was like, that is a political science major thing to do. But then Alex is also
So
involved in like high school like newspaper stuff. So like in
that's
speech.
more, that's
like,
more of a speech and
I wouldn't-
drama thing to do.
Yeah. So I was like, I wouldn't put it past him anyways. This is a speech and drama thing to do.
It's all about playing a character, Nick, and never breaking that character to a point where you can't tell what even is a character anymore, I would say.
Intriguing.
That's where I've gone, Nick. So, Nick, when you were younger, what dreams did you have?
I wanted to be an astronaut for a minute. Let's go.
What happened to being an
Same,
astronaut?
same.
I think after realizing I had garbage vision, I was kind of like, all right, well, can't do that. And then Miss Nancel, I think, said something. She's like, nah, you ain't gonna be an astronaut.
You're
After
kind
I
of a
couldn't-
clown. You're not going to be
Yeah,
an
I
astronaut.
probably-
Sorry
I
to
was
ruin
told-
all your hopes and dreams.
She'd keep giving us those worksheets where we had to like identify the image, and it'd always be really hard stuff like hammocks and like barrels. Like, bro, how are you supposed to know that as a kid? Like, I barely seen like outside my living room, my bedroom, and like the school. So like, I don't even know. It's crazy times.
Jacob, did you want to be an astronaut because you could play basketball in space?
No, kind of. Okay. No. Well, I guess you could. I don't know. No, I just like space, so I thought it would be cool. And then I heard about their training and stuff, and I'm not a big like adrenaline junkie, so I was like, this is a terrible idea. So I quit before I even thought about it much more. But
Shit.
yeah, I don't know, just space. That's why I kind of got into it. So yeah.
You could have started the first basketball team in space. You could play like
Jacob.
yeah, what's it, Space Jam? You could be Space Jam, but in real
Oh,
life.
I could. Jeez, I could be like the point guard on a team up there. You know, jeez. Okay.
What are your,
I
what
kind
are
of
your
like that.
thoughts? What are your thoughts on LeBron James being in Space Jam 2, Jacob or Nick? Both of you.
Well, I mean, okay. I've probably seen the original like once, so it's not like
That's more than we
I've,
have.
yeah. I don't know. I get the movie's fine, but I don't know why they're remaking it. To be honest, like I have nothing against him doing it, but I don't know. They're just trying to make money with another one, I think. So I don't feel too strongly, but I'm not gonna probably see it if I'm being honest. So yeah. I've nothing. He's fine for it. He's probably the best person to do it though, because he's like the best player right now. So yeah, no, it'll be fine. I won't watch it, but people will enjoy it. So yeah.
Awesome.
Nick, describe a childhood memory we had together where you were kind of abusive to me and I was kind of just a victim of your punishment.
Oh, one thing was I would like watch Power Rangers every night.
Mm-hmm.
And then like Alex would be in bed, but like his bed was next to the TV, so I'd be like sitting next to his pillow.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Power Rangers. Because Alex was obsessed with going to bed like before 6 p.m. And
That's
so
true.
if he didn't go to bed before that time, we would threaten
It was
that
actually I think it was 8 p.m. Nick, but go on.
Oh,
Or 7 p.m.
And if you didn't go to bed before 8 p.m., you'd turn into a pumpkin for some reason. You were terrified of becoming a pumpkin.
Absolutely. That was one of my greatest fears when I was younger.
Let's go.
Jeez.
It would either be that and then like actually no, I'm not gonna say that next thing. Never mind, I'm gonna restrain myself. Sorry guys.
Oh, what is it? What is
I'm
it?
not comfortable with disclosing that in the podcast. But I remember sometime when it was like, a lot of times it just gave me, I hate staying up past that time because it was like, then I couldn't go to sleep almost. It was awful.
Almost like you had like insomnia or something. It was like developing.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, sorry. I got a gift from Zoom, everyone. We got a gift that removed the 40-minute time limit on our group meeting.
Let's go. We get that unlimited.
Unlimited.
Good, baby.
Unlimited data. So I guess I always remember you like punching me all the time, Nick. Do you remember that?
I don't. I remember sleeping on the couch because you guys had like the only beds, and I'd have to sleep on the couch every night.
Where did Brandon sleep? Did Brandon sleep on the top bunk?
Yeah, he slept on the top bunk.
Okay, that makes sense.
Wait. Why didn't you get a bed? Or did you opt out of it? Or that's not a thing, but like
I don't know. I think I just liked sleeping on the couch better. I think I was terrified of the Target dog. So there's a Target dog and a Target clown, but nobody remembers the clown. Everyone thinks it was like some dream I made up. But there was a clown originally with the Target dog, and that clown terrified me.
Sounds scary.
Yeah,
jeez, I have no idea about the clown, but okay, jeez.
Yeah, no, I don't think anyone else, no one remembers it, but like I remember it very vividly. And it had like a messed up afro and everything. It was crazy.
And the funny thing is, now Brandon chooses to not sleep in a bed and sleeps on the floor.
No, he sleeps outside like my room. Oh, and your room too.
Yeah, he sleeps right outside the door of my room. I have to turn down my music at midnight because, usually at 10 o'clock because it's just too loud for him.
And then Brandon's like, I can't sleep.
Wait, he sleeps outside your door on the ground.
Yeah, he does.
What does he have a bed or you just?
Yeah, he has a bunk bed. We all have bunk beds.
Why? Really? You all have bunk beds?
Yeah, that was a big thing when we moved into this new house. We wanted all bunk beds and we never used. Nick, have you used yours?
Okay.
Brandon slept on top bunk. You slept on top bunk. I slept on bottom bunk.
Yeah, now I sleep on the bottom bunk. Now I just have like
my
jackets and stuff up there.
Jacob, what are you looking at?
I am not. I'm listening. I don't know.
He's probably playing Fortnite or something.
He's probably playing Roblox.
Yeah.
Roblox. I have played that with my cousin, but no.
That
I
was
do have
that
some
was
news for the podcast. There's
yeah.
a high school in Ohio, and they sent out a letter to all the parents and stuff about graduation for the class of 2020. And they were like, we plan to do our graduation on the app Roblox.
Oh, let's go. That's great.
So
That's hype. That's hype.
everyone's got to make characters for Roblox and then show up on this
That's
server at
messed
this
up.
time.
No, that's hype. They're getting
Oh.
digital diploma. They're getting like an item diploma in Roblox. They would probably use
don't
it
know,
pay Robux for that.
What if you pull up to Roblox with like a gravity coil or whatever when we used to mess around and you jump
Let's
across
go.
the stage? Let's
Jacob,
go.
do you at all know what we're talking about besides playing with your cousin a little bit? See, we would.
I don't think. Not really. What did he say? Gravity. What did he say?
Gravity coil.
Yeah, it's like this thing back in the day, and it would make you like jump really high, and it was like the epitome of every kid and what they wanted. It was like in gravity coil.
Really? Okay. No, my cousin's like 8, and I played with him a few years back. There's some fun games, but there's also some terrible
See,
games.
instead of interacting with our family at all, majority of times when we were at our grandma's, we would just play Roblox. Isn't that right, Nick?
Really?
Yeah, and then our grandma would like always try to like
Okay.
try to be interested, and she'd come up behind us and be like, "Are you winning?" And we'll be like,
Yeah.
"Not particularly."
That's what all adults ask when they don't know what a video game is, essentially. They ask, "Are you?" It doesn't
Are you
apply in
winning?
majority of context.
Yeah, no. Huh. Is that why you guys have like the Roblox Saturday night Roblox? Or you did? Is that
Yeah,
why
we
you
did.
guys
We
always
did.
played it?
That was a good time.
So
Nice.
recently, it's just been face chat. So now it's just human interaction, which kind of sucks. Isn't as fun
Yeah,
as
it's not as
Roblox.
fun as Roblox. No. No.
Yeah.
I I would
Um,
play Broken Bones for. It was just like where you launch your Roblox character off the side of a cliff, and then
and
you
you
get
know,
points for every bone you break.
I would bring this up if your brother Zach was here. I would bring this up, but like, it's an interesting case study, Jacob. It's a whole Roblox economy. It like collapsed on itself.
Really? What do you mean by that? The
You
hell?
know, Nick, try to elaborate on that.
Try to what?
Try to elaborate on the Roblox economy.
Oh, it's hot garbage. So like,
Yeah.
anyways, it used to be at a steady pace. You know, there's no inflation, nothing like that. We have tickets and we have Robux. Now Robux
Absolutely.
you buy from a GameStop, and then like it's like when you beg your mom to give you what's that Fortnite currency called?
V-Bucks.
Yeah, when you sell your mom's car for some V-Bucks, or you give your credit card out to get some V-Bucks from some guy. And
Oh my.
anyway, so it was like that, and they would give tickets every time you showed up. You get 10 tickets, which is equal to 1 Robux. And so back in the day, like you would show
It
up
was a
every
sweet
day to
deal.
get that tickets. Yeah. But then inflation
Okay.
happened, and now it was
Too
like
many
costing
ticks in the
like
economy.
yeah, it was like 60 tickets for 1 Robux. And so
It
everyone
was
Wait, what?
ridiculous.
like if you sold all your Robux, and then like I don't know, they need to like get the stock market in there. Like you could do some day trading on Robux. It was crazy.
Jeez, I did not know this game was this
Wait,
involved at all.
Jacob, is our next guest in a separate room? I wasn't sure if you were going to be doing the same thing that I'm doing.
We were gonna do separate rooms, and I think that's
Okay, you're
one
doing
of the
that?
guests
Okay.
coming on might not be able to do it like that. So
Okay.
he might join me, but
Well, everyone,
he should be
welcome.
coming on.
Everyone,
Let's
welcome. Jacob's sister. Oh, good, just wait. Jacob's sister. Oh, wait.
All right, hold on.
Jacob's sister.
Can you see it or what? I can't see it. Is she actually coming on?
I don't
She was
know.
coming.
Have I admitted? Jacob's
Hey.
sister.
Oh, okay. Wait, can you hear us?
She doesn't have a mic yet.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Let's
nice.
go.
Okay. She's
Jacob, introduce Megan Owens. Meg
Okay,
Owens. Okay.
Well, this is my sister Megan. I don't know. She we already talked about this, but she's a biology major at NAU, and she's one of my triplets. So yeah.
Let's
She's one of your
go.
triplets.
Triplet gang.
Yeah.
Where you at? Okay.
Yeah.
So welcome to a circus, Megan. You barely opened up your eyes. You've had no chance to have a life. So how you doing in this day and age, Megan? I'm not gonna.
I'm hanging in there.
You're hanging in there. Well, welcome to the Clown
Yep.
Hour podcast. You said that Jacob was saying that you've had mixed reactions to a podcast thus far. Is this true?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Like with the Keegan incident. We'll say that. Whatever.
Okay, yeah, there's some things that were interesting for sure.
Yeah.
Keegan's an interesting guy. You know, Keegan's off in the world now. I've quit talking to Keegan for a little bit actually. No, I saw him.
I totally forgot about. Okay, jeez,
Yeah, Jacob and I,
Separate
outside of the Clown Hour world, we've been having some tough times with Keegan.
Oh no.
No, I don't know. I don't know about that. It's it'll come along. It'll come along. I'm more patient with this than you, but yeah, we'll leave it at that.
So Jacob, Megan, where's the third one?
Oh, the third
He'll
one's
be
coming on later.
eventually. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I'm
He's
saying
coming
like
on, yeah, later.
we get Brandon on here, we got like triplets versus triplets. You know, we got a game show going on. So.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea, Nick.
Really? Okay.
Word.
Nick, you're getting there.
Okay.
I know. I'm like, I could be a creator at this
I like
point.
it.
You know.
So
I like.
you're gonna be a creator anytime soon, Nick. Let me correct you on that. But
Jeez.
so Megan, let's see here. I've done some research, and so you've been to Washington D.C., you've been to New York, you've been to what is this Carpentaria Beach. So are there any places that you want to go in this world that you haven't been to yet?
Oh yeah, a ton of places.
Where?
Pretty much. Well, I think it'd be cool to go to Egypt and some places out of the country.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you always wanted to go to Egypt. What? I don't know why that is. I
Yeah.
had nothing.
There's a lot of protests there. That's all I remember.
Yeah,
Wow,
not right
protests.
now.
Some
Now's not the
presidential
time,
games.
obviously.
Maybe it is. A flying's cheap right now, I would say.
Oh yeah. Know that.
So have you and Jacob, have you guys ever gotten in fights before? Because Nick and I were talking about how Nick just didn't allow me to sleep when I was younger, like at all. Have you, Meg, and Jacob ever gotten in a fight before?
Oh yeah, tons of times. Physical or just like verbal fights.
Yeah.
Either
Yeah.
way, both.
Both, yeah, for sure.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
All the time.
Now it's more verbal, but when we were younger, it was yeah. We haven't had a physical
Yeah,
fight in
when we're younger.
years, but now it's verbal stuff. It probably has happened this week. Well, actually, I know it has. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys still get in fights? Nick, when was the last time we had a fight?
Verbal arguments. It's not
I don't
like
know, we
we're
beat up
screaming at
Brandon
each
a
other
lot.
for 10
Yeah,
minutes.
we beat up Brandon, but it's like never a fight. He kind of just accepts it.
Yeah, he's
What the-
he's willing to accept it.
It sounds kind of weird.
Yeah.
Brendan enjoys it. We can tell because he's usually.
He enjoys it.
Yeah.
That's even weirder.
Well, he comes
Wait
home all
a second. I
quiet.
have some questions for this guy.
Well, no, he
Like-
doesn't. I'm sorry, I might have phrased that weirdly. Brandon tolerates it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
better.
Well, and see,
Yeah.
he comes home all quiet when he gets back from college. It's just because he doesn't know what to expect. And then we beat him up a little, and then he starts talking some more. I think you just gotta listen that guy up.
We gotta interrogate him somehow.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Mm,
We did not do that. So.
but we don't ever get in verbal arguments, though. It's usually just physical.
Oh,
Okay.
That's interesting. It's the opposite.
Yeah, that is weird. Yeah.
You know, one time my brother Brandon, maybe he should be on here when I'm talking about this. But you know, Brandon pushed my head into a rock once, and like my head started bleeding and everything. And it was a mess. It was at Regan Mosley's house, Nick, if you remember. And
Oh, I kind of do, yeah. And it was like into like the sidewalk or something.
yeah, it dripped all
And you were
over.
bleeding everywhere. And Mom was like, "Bro, what is happening?"
This is a fight amount. It was just a little puncture, but everywhere.
Yeah, it was really
Did
Put
he
bad.
a Band-Aid
stitches
on
or
your
what?
head. No, it was just a little pebble, but you know, he pushed
Okay.
my head down into it.
But that girl's house, her mom's wiener dog always chased us up and down the block, and it was the most annoying thing. Like I would hide in, like I would pull a cartoon like Tom and Jerry kind of thing, and I would turn a corner and then like push myself up against the wall, and the wiener dog would keep running, and it would work every time. It was the worst thing ever.
Speaking of dogs, Megan, you guys got 2 dogs, right? You got Stormy the pug and Betsy the bloodhound, right?
No. Oh
Yeah,
my.
Betsy the Basset.
Oh, Betsy the basset. Dang it. Thought it looked like a bloodhound to me.
That's what Jacob wants.
That's a weird looking bloodhound. If that's a bloodhound.
I don't know my dogs. I should have asked Nick. Nick's a dog expert.
Yeah, you bet.
Nick's
Yeah,
always
yeah.
wanted a husky.
I could
He
go
goes
for
by
a pug.
Siberian Husky. He's a dog usually when it comes to those things.
I bet.
Jacob wishes Betsy was a bloodhound.
Why would you want a bloodhound,
No,
Jacob?
I like. What?
Why would you want a bloodhound? I heard your dog barking in the. I heard one of your dogs barking in the last video call.
In that class?
In ways of knowing, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. My mom got home, and I was distracted, and then he was asking me to like quote a fact about that guy. But yeah, they were barking. The pug sometimes thinks she can howl like the basset, which is the weirdest thing you've ever heard. But yeah, no. I don't know. I just like hound dogs, so I wanted a bigger hound dog, pretty much. And I like the way bloodhounds look overall. So, but I like bassets too. So no complaints. She's a good dog.
Do you run your dogs?
That's a way to put it. We go for walks, and then at the end we see who wins. And sometimes the basset has a kick. Normally the pug
The
destroys
pug
the
with his
basset.
stumpy legs.
Yeah, the basset, you can do its walk to a beat. What is it?
What?
Dun, dun, dun. No, I don't know. I don't know the beat, but and then the pug just has these little twigs. But no, it's entertaining
think-
to say the least. But no, I do not run with the dogs. I would kill them.
I think Stormy and Betsy would not be able to handle runs.
Well, that's a
They would
shame.
probably have a heart attack and pass away.
I usually try to run my cat in loops, but she just hasn't been the same active cat that she used to be. I just chased her around for a while. Hey, is that Betsy?
Yeah, it is, of course. Great timing. Yep, that was Betsy. She's getting fed right now. So
Nick, Nick, what is our cat name?
Our cat's
Full
name
name.
is Smokey. Smokey.
Full
Furball.
name. Smokey Lee Furball, the cat,
And then
Mitchell.
they get Boo Boo Bear at the end, you know.
Boo Boo Bear. Boo Boo Bear is a big fat cat from our grandma, so she's a big
Yeah.
cat.
Yeah, Boo Boo's a
Big.
lot of cat.
20 plus pounds.
no,
You feel its fat rolls. It's great.
And
jeez.
Daisy May has socks on. That's the best.
We love cats, you know. You're the Mitchell household. We're not a
Yeah,
dog
we've never
household.
had cats. My mom's allergic, so that's why.
Just need to get one of those hairless cats.
No, those things are
No.
gross.
Please, God, I'm gonna have a
They leave
nightmare
oil
tonight.
stains.
Oh my God,
Is that true?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've heard that. It's so gross.
that's just
Just
like-
stab it with a paper towel like a pizza.
It's like, yeah, it's like you leave it on the couch and you have a big fry, like it looks like fry grease.
Jeez. Nah, we're not getting one of those, if you couldn't tell.
Those things are just gross. I'm sorry.
They're just Jacob. So we're gonna be living together next year, right? We could get a hairless cat then.
No, we're not. Don't.
We could get just a
Definitely not
cat.
getting
Period.
those.
Have you thought about that,
You're
Jacob?
getting a cat?
Yeah.
I haven't. I'm not gonna be responsible for the animals. So I would get a dog or something. But I
They'll
don't
probably
wanna.
I'll probably be locked up in my room. It'll probably make my whole room smell like cat litter. But every now and then I'll bring it out. You'll get to pet it.
He'll be locked up in your room.
Yeah, probably
You're
for
gonna
most of
have
the
to
day.
pay a lot of money for the damage that thing's gonna do. Jeez.
Oh, I think we're allowed
I don't
pets.
know. I'm
It'll
nothing
work out.
against them, but I don't know. I can picture this going south real quick. But you get a cat, there's
Yeah,
nothing I'm gonna do about it. So yeah.
I'll teach you how to walk and everything.
We tried to walk our cat
Walking
once. That did not go well.
No, that was a big blunder on my part.
It was. It was funny. And that was when Smokey wasn't like an outdoor cat, so like she may have not came back.
Yeah, and I knew someone from Missoula, and she walked her cat. I should have asked for tips, but I didn't ever ask. It's a shame.
Mhm.
One of my
Oh,
teachers used to walk
yeah.
their cat.
Oh, that
I guess it was a really
Wait, who?
expensive cat.
was like an Egyptian cat.
I don't know what kind it was. I forget.
Didn't you
But
guys have a pet bunny at some point?
that would be adorable.
We still do, yeah. Domino.
Domino.
Is the pet bunny the next guest on the show?
I wish we
I
have an
wish.
animal coming on. From all around.
Oh yeah. Not yet.
Oh, who's coming
Sorry.
on? Is someone coming
Some
on?
technical stuff.
I also have a lot of technical stuff going on here. A lot of messages I have to send. Okay, go on. What are you saying?
Ready?
We're as ready as we'll ever be.
Okay, get a chair. Come on.
Our fourth guest is coming on at 51 or something.
Get the one from the kitchen. Okay, he's getting a low chair, and I'm gonna move. Okay.
Now, Jacob, this next guest, his name, is it ZAC or ZACH?
ZA1. Don't be scared. ZACH. He's not
Okay,
scared.
okay.
He made an appearance earlier. Let me shut the door.
He's a reoccurring guest on the podcast. As did Nick, actually. Nick made an appearance on the podcast while I was recording this last time. He was talking about slang.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Yep.
Oh, I can see him.
Yeah,
I can see him now.
last time.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah,
That's low.
Oh,
hey.
Zach. It's Zach. Zach Owens.
Yeah.
Welcome to the podcast, Zach Owens. Zachary is a political science major at University of Arizona, freshman, and so let me see. Welcome to let me get the right line here. Welcome to a circus with all the animals and clowns. We brought the zoo home. They have all got their own keys. How are you doing? Tell us, please, Zach.
I'm doing well. Yeah. I'm a little stir crazy, but I'm doing good.
Yeah, you're a runner, right, Zach? You did cross country in high school and stuff.
Yeah. I still run. I did cross country in high school and like middle school and stuff, and track. I guess they kind of go hand in hand. So yeah.
You still run? Do you still do races?
So I have been injured for the last year, but I just I've been starting to run again. So.
Jacob, how did you injure him? Okay.
Wait, me?
Yeah.
No. I mean, okay, so I was gonna say when he came on, but it would be taken out of context and made weird. But me and him recently, we kind of got into. We were talking about fights earlier, and me and Megan, it's verbal. Me and him, we did get into a physical event altercation.
Don't
as
say
a-
event. That
Yeah.
sounds
Event.
weird as hell.
That's like
physical
WWE kind of
altercation
stuff
as a
right there.
weight, and it wasn't a big one or anything.
Physical event.
I don't know why I
Disgusting.
said that, but anyway, yeah. But no, we didn't do it to him. His coach had him run up hills, and the whole team got injured because I don't know, the workout or something. But I don't know. You explain it.
No, that isn't really workout. I have a hip injury that got me injured, and ever since then, like I had trouble running. I don't know. I've just gotten more injuries because I run weird now because of the hip injury. I don't know. Oh, Megan's.
Did that give you a hip injury?
She's there.
Yeah, Megan's here.
Almost everybody's here. I just need my brother Brandon to come on.
Yeah, where
One
is
that
he?
tolerates abuse. Yes. What is that?
Okay,
Wait, no.
you like the
What is that?
Levi's or what?
What is that?
Brandon, I really need you. You want to use my phone, Brandon?
Here, give me 1 second.
Come in the corner.
I don't know what it is.
You
What is
want to put on your trench coat first.
Why?
What?
Oh, is that him? Jeez.
Stop,
In the
stop.
flesh.
Sorry, my brother just shot a Nerf gun at my other brother.
No problem.
Because I don't want you wearing that to the podcast.
How about a robe?
Fine, put on your robe, okay?
I'm gonna get some vibes when that happens. If he comes on a camera with that, I don't know.
Oh, they're Pop Rocks, maybe?
Yeah, actually, that's what it is.
Yeah, I got Pop Rocks.
Oh, I thought it was something else.
Yeah, me too. I think we thought the same thing, but it didn't make
What
any
way did you
sense.
think it was?
Nah, it's not.
I don't know, some marijuana waste.
Hey, let's go. Elbow, baby.
Did you hear Jacob's been lighting up lately?
No.
Jacob's been lining up in a dirty G.
Yep.
Sorry, these Pop Rocks are getting extreme.
They are? Yeah. Yeah. Well, no, I guess,
I'm gonna have to
you
do
guys.
I'm gonna have to move my whole chair, Brandon. Sorry, go ahead, Jacob.
Oh, okay. For you guys, this is gonna be kind of a dark question, but what's like a dream you guys had growing up that kind of didn't end well? It didn't come to do it.
Jeez, Jacob, that's kind of depressing.
Yeah.
It didn't work out.
I admire that question a lot. Okay.
Yeah, Nick and me, it was like being an astronaut, and that wasn't planned, but same.
Yeah.
I wanted to be a writer.
What about you guys? Yeah, wanted to be a writer. Well, kind of are. I don't know. What about you and Megan?
Oh, me?
Both of you guys.
Just sit in
Oh,
the
I
waiting
wanted
room.
to run.
Okay.
I wanted to run in college, but the injury prevented
Oh.
that. So
You just take my
you know what? That's not a huge deal. I can
Actually,
still
let me
run.
challenge you. What's your marathon time, Zach?
I've never run a marathon. I wish. but-
Oh. Okay, never mind. No, I've ran marathons on my own time.
Wait. What time do you get for marathons? I want to hear this.
If we're looking at a casual time, we'll say about 3-ish, 10-ish minutes.
And what would be like a race pace time?
Race pace, I don't know, 250. It's not that much different.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
I haven't done
yeah.
a half marathon in a while. Or I'm doing a marathon in the future. I did 5Ks and stuff, but, it's not my style.
250 is a good time, man. Anything below 3 hours, I would say, is a pretty damn good.
What was your
time.
300-meter hurdle time?
What?
Your 300-meter hurdle time, because I did that as well. In
I
high
did
school?
not do that.
Oh, okay. I was big
just-
into that.
No, I'm short. I was short in high school, man. I couldn't do that shit. I would have hit my ball sack on.
I didn't even practice, and I ran it, and I didn't trip on a single hurdle.
Oh, let's go.
Dang.
Nick wasn't there, but Nick was there in spirit.
No, but like, I
Okay,
heard the legend. Alex is basically a legend around the school. I mean,
Yeah.
everyone-
Names on the plaque and everything.
Yeah.
Nice.
Alex Mitchell. Okay. So Jacob, so Zach, outside of being a college runner, did you want to go on beyond that? Beyond
Oh, yeah,
that
for
plane of transcendence. Okay. Where did you want to go after that?
Somewhere. Oh wait, are you meaning in running?
Oh, no, it could be your dreams. Your dreams, man.
Oh, okay. So, 2 dreams. I'll stick with the running, and then I'll tell you more of my career dream. So running, I still do. I want to be like an ultra marathon runner. I want to do a few ultras. And then for like career wise, I don't know. The most I would want to be is like a mayor. I would rather work in local politics or for campaigns than actually be a
I mean, what about a state
politician.
senator? Or are you talking about mayor of Tucson?
That's
That's a bigger role.
You're right. Yeah. State Senate, state House. The problem about those is they're part-time jobs, so
Yeah.
they're not gonna pay the bills.
Representing Pima County, right? Tucson, Pima County.
Yep.
Okay, I
Yep.
got my notes right. So we're gonna have our next guest on. He's in a.
I got questions for him.
Oh man, where should we take this, Brandon? No, this is all my background stuff.
I don't know.
Well, actually, let me take out my earbuds.
Jacob, why did I find a weird dildo in your room?
Stop with this. Literally, this is a bunch of. Stop.
Okay.
1 second, everyone.
Hear me. Oh, okay. Everybody, welcome. Wait. Everybody, welcome. How close are we gonna have to get? We're not gonna be in this
My
close.
hair's wet.
Everybody, welcome Brandon Mitchell onto a podcast.
Oh, there it is. What's up?
Let's go. Hello. Brandon,
I'm still
let
trying to
me
get
do
to
a quick
know
introduction.
Hello.
You got everybody.
With all your
Oh, Megan,
medals.
I forgot you were still here. Talk.
Say
Sorry, I'm
whatever you want right now, Brandon. Oh, actually, no. Sorry. Let me do a quick formal introduction. Sorry, Brandon. Sorry. Where's my phone? Let's go.
I don't know.
Brandon. Oh. Okay. Issue. Brandon was having some technical difficulties, so
Yeah, it wouldn't let me join.
show them this bong, Brandon.
Oh, here's a bong. Our chemistry teacher back in high school gave it to us. Alex
Really?
likes to use it every day.
Not every day. Okay. We're going to be really close. Okay.
Don't break the bong.
Get close, boys.
I don't like being this close to you.
Oh, you like beating him up?
Someone say wet dog. Do I smell like wet dog?
Oh shit!
No.
We both always say that, Nick and I.
I
That
also.
will be like, I thought we had a cat in this house, not a dog. And Alex will be like,
You smell like wet dog at college too, Alex, and people recognize that
Bro.
smell.
Yeah, Jacob's called me out probably.
You're getting flamed right now.
Well, this is
God
nothing
dang.
new, okay? I get
No,
this
it's
all
over.
the time. And then
That's a
what
good
can,
message.
Is this why you
what can I
beat
do
me?
about
Where
it?
does that smell even come from?
What is it?
Alex
I don't have to smell
the
it, okay?
outdoors.
So where does the smell come from?
I don't smell it. Okay, just wait, Brand. Let me do a proper introduction for you. Okay, so it's a
Does it
whole
take-
theme here.
Do you not know about them? You have to look at notes or something?
Got a script pulled up.
I got a script, So
Oh, yeah, yeah.
welcome to a circus. Act like you always do. It's never quiet, so don't bother with sleep, and we will pick apart your mind. As you are breaking down, we'll continue laughing. After all, you're just a silly clown. So welcome to a podcast, Brandon.
Okay.
Welcome to a podcast. I'm
Yeah,
Jacob.
welcome. Are you familiar with the podcast?
Yeah,
What?
I've listened to a couple of them, and he's talked to me about them before.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what happened?
Why
to
would
the
you
other
ask that
brother?
question, Jacob? Of course he's familiar with the goddamn podcast, Jacob. Jacob, what's the point of that?
No,
I'm
whatever.
going to blame you here.
Jacob's dumb.
Jacob,
Yes,
Jacob,
I'm
just knock it
stupid.
off.
Okay.
I'll replace him. Get out of here. Okay, so I'm the new guy.
Hey, we got a new co-host, Zachary Owens of Tucson, Arizona.
God, sing those. Those are hard.
Oh, hey, I guess I'm taking the mighty seat. Hey,
Ask-
what are you doing in the
Okay,
background?
I'm gonna be like this now. But
Ask one of your
You know who
science
smells
questions.
like wet dog? This guy.
okay, wait, you can't take that. Wait, Brandon.
Oh, sorry, you
Okay,
Smell like
Mhm.
fecal matter?
stop. Nick and Alex are saying that they will beat you up and you just tolerate it. How do you have that patience?
Well, I don't
Is
know.
it a lie?
They don't really. They haven't hit me for a few years. We've kind of gotten over that kind of senseless violence.
Okay,
But
good.
oh,
We
but they
have.
do sometimes come and insult me, and
Well-
I punch them. Or at
Well,
least-
Oh, okay. Alpha.
You want to
Okay.
talk about someone who takes violence? That's Jacob. I attack him all the time, and he just.
I know you tackled him, and you're just like, oh, I'm trying to do the podcast. It was like, it's kind of petty, actually.
Okay.
Jacob, how do you defend yourself?
Well, if I'm not being filmed and everything, then I'll probably just attack. But it depends. Sometimes attacking makes things worse. So you have
Oh
to
yeah, it does. If you hit me in the wrong spot and I get angry, I'm not gonna relent.
Yeah, so you pretty much have to pick. Do you want to keep it going for 20 more minutes or run around and let the steam go off for about 10?
What's the wrong spot?
Okay, I don't know why you. If he gets hit at all, he's probably gonna.
No. I would say the head. If I get hit in the head, I'll get really pissed
I
off.
haven't hit you in the head, but you put me.
Yeah,
into
I've been hit in the head. Are
You put
you?
me into a motorboard and I got a black eye at school. I remember that.
I put you in a what?
Like Brandon, I have been told you know computers. Actually I know the term. Never mind. But the hard drive,
The modem?
Horsepower?
I don't know, like below the computer on
What are
a
you
shelf.
talking
Me and
about?
him were fighting, and you threw me, and I landed into that, and I got a black eye.
I don't remember this. Bullshit.
Oh, selective memory.
I call BS. Didn't
Brandon,
happen.
use your computer science knowledge here.
I don't know. It's not. He hit his face on a part of a computer and got a black eye.
Yeah. What part of the computer, Brandon?
What part of the computer?
Yeah.
It's like below the monitor and everything.
Oh, so the tower.
Tower. There we
You
go.
got hit into a tower, Jacob. That sounds pretty cool.
It wasn't cool at the time. Everyone,
Yeah,
teachers were
sounds like
asking
that
me,
would have
like,
really
"Oh, is
hurt."
everything all right? Everything all right at home?
Oh, they were gonna call CPS.
Yeah, I was like, no, it's not child abuse. This is like siblings.
Wait. Let me. Wait.
Wait, I need to see what I'll be right back. I need to see what happened to Nick. Jacob, wait, where did you go, Jacob?
I can't sit in that chair, but I'm here.
Jacob,
didn't leave.
okay. Well, yeah, I guess Zach's kind of the host now. I need to see what happened to my
Yeah.
brother real quick. Maybe he got
Okay.
scared. Brandon, just have your face there.
Okay.
Brendan, you and me are taking over. It's our podcast.
Oh
now.
yeah, we own it now.
I'm
Sorry,
the
Alex.
captain now.
Yeah. Wait, do you go to school in Butte, right?
Yeah, I go to Butte, Montana Tech.
Okay, nice. What do you study?
I'm studying software engineering right now.
Oh,
Software engineering.
Yeah, it's sort of pretty much just computer science, but with the engineering disciplines mixed in.
really?
So where in Montana is Butte? Is it like east, west,
Kind
north,
of in the middle
south?
of nowhere.
It's kind
Oh,
of
okay.
west of Bozeman, I believe.
Okay, I know where Bozeman is and Missoula. That's about it, and Billings.
Yeah, and
Right.
Missoula, it's like in between Bozeman and Missoula.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, turn it a bit.
I just, the fedora really makes my look. Actually,
And all the like plastic jewelry and like
the medals. I meant
Medals.
the medals specifically. People can hear me walk. People can hear me just like move or just slightly adjust myself.
Yep, there's the glasses again.
Megan,
Got these at
do you
Chuck E.
speak?
Cheese's, didn't I, Brandon?
What's that?
Do you speak?
Yeah, but there's nothing to talk about.
Have you guys ever been to Chuck E. Cheese's before?
No,
Uh,
maybe.
Yeah, I
Once.
think when we were younger.
Oh, I
What
don't
was your
remember.
time like at Chuck E. Cheese's?
I don't know.
I didn't want to go, but I went.
Oh.
I'm
I remember-
wasting like trying to get tickets but never getting very many.
Wait, do you guys have Peter Piper pizza up there?
Is that a real thing?
Yeah, that's
No.
Chuck E. Cheese down
No.
here.
No, we
Well, we
do
do
not
have a
have.
Chuck E. Cheese here. They got
We do
closed.
not have Peter Piper pizza.
Oh, that's our Chuck E. Cheese. So yeah, I don't.
There
We
was-
never went to Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, we did.
We did like once.
Once.
Peter's
Yeah.
Piper pizza.
You guys
I
have
remember-
like let me ask you some regional questions. Do you have In-N-Out?
No, they do not.
They don't have In-N-Out.
No, I learned
No.
that.
We
I
got
know you
Pizza
don't have.
Ranch.
You don't have.
Pizza
We do not
Ranch.
have that.
We don't have what?
Pizza Ranch.
Huh.
Like a
okay.
pizza buffet, pretty much.
How
The
about
Western themed
They got like fried chicken and like mashed
Mashed
potatoes,
potatoes.
stuffing,
stuff in.
Okay.
ice cream, soft serve unlimited.
Oh, you just put it in a glass. It's great.
You guys have decent Mexican food, or is it like absolute dog shit?
We got a Mexico Lindo in town, which
Define
is a
decent
local
Mexican
restaurant.
food. I've only had
What?
one type of Mexican food, I think.
Like decent in the fact where I don't know. You would have to come down here. We got some good Mexican food down here, considering we're right next to the border. But I don't know. Like good for like Montana, I guess. Since you guys,
Mexico Lindo's pretty good. They have a lot of stuff and a good selection, but they're a local.
I don't know anybody who's got
restaurant.
food poisoning from there.
no, that's cool.
We have
Wait,
a
you
Taco
guys-
John's here. We have a Taco John's here in town, but I always felt like Taco John's was inferior to Taco Bell.
Yeah, Taco Bell is great breakfast.
Yep. Wait, you guys are from Miles City, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I just making sure. Oh, he's got the glasses. He got the new
Just
fit.
noticed that, Zach?
No, yeah, I just noticed that.
Let's go.
Hey, it's Nick Mitchell coming on to the podcast.
Okay, well, I kind of gotta like do like some homework.
Oh, don't worry, we'll finish it up soon. Don't worry, Nick.
Like,
Nick, don't worry.
I
welcome
just,
on.
Like, kind of do last night at midnight and like.
Don't worry about it, Nick.
Whoa, wait. No, it's not.
Don't worry
No,
about it, Nick.
He lied
Hey,
to me.
we got a
He
new
lied to me.
guest. We got
No,
Clint
Dave,
Connors.
no,
Welcome to
you,
the podcast.
oh
Clint.
my.
Wait, who is?
That's Clint.
Who's
He
Clint?
told me what. Oh my.
I mean, I've heard of all of you, but I really don't know. Okay, what's your major?
That's Clint.
What's your major?
He's
You know
a-
what, I'm gonna ask basic questions.
I don't care.
Those are basic questions.
Wait, I can't hear him.
Clint, you're mute.
You're on mute.
You're on mute.
I remember that one time I was at Chuck E. Cheese's and a kid tried to stranglehold me when I was feeding my tickets.
that too.
You didn't know whether to like
It was
him or what.
like a 5-year-old
His
black
parent-
kid.
I think his mom was right there, and I was like, what do you do
Wait.
in that situation?
Clint, how long have you known you were getting on here? A while, right?
What do you mean?
Well, now, never mind. I suspected he was coming on, but I was told otherwise.
He can't
and then
hear
I saw the
us.
name Clint, and I kind of thought for a second,
Clint?
is this Clint?
No, it's Clint.
Well, but
No,
then-
it's Clint Bonners of Butte, Montana.
It was not.
He said he can't hear us.
Oh,
You must have been so
did I mute him?
Dude, you can tell that guy.
Oh no! Oh my, dude.
You can tell Clint smokes
This is
some fat stacks.
You can. Clint's one of those type of guys.
I like how you can see the reflection of the screen in his eyes.
I like how you can't defend himself while we're talking about him.
Dude, oh, I forgot.
Oh,
about
there
that.
we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
Clint!
What's up?
Hey guys. I didn't join with audio yet. All right.
Okay. What's your major?
My major. Okay. So I'm double majoring in journalism and media arts, but media arts has a focus in filmmaking.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, I'm Zach. I'm Jacob's brother. Megan,
Zach,
say
nice to
something.
meet you.
Something.
It's
Say
my
something more.
podcast now. I'm the captain. So anyway.
Wow.
turn on
Okay.
your
Well,
screen,
welcome, new
man.
Hello.
captain. Hello.
Hello.
So, Clint,
Hello there.
Clint,
Yes, Alex.
how do you know everyone in this room?
Can you get a seat?
How do I know everyone? Well, of course, I went to school with Alex and Jacob. Still going to school. We're both. All three of us are in the journalism program.
Let's go.
UM represent. I met Alex's brother. I met and then
the
yeah.
dirty bee.
The dirty bee. There we go. Dirty bee. Dirty bee. So yeah, so that's how I met the three of you, and then yeah.
What about Brandon?
Brandon. Where is?
I'm over
Where
here.
is Brandon?
And he's in one frame. He's with me.
Yeah, right here.
Oh yeah, no, I met. Yeah, no, Brandon. I met you. Indeed.
We met at a pizza ranch in the Dirty Bee.
Pizza Ranch one stormy night.
Let me see if that loads.
What are you trying to show us, Zach?
Does that load? It's Gollum. It's hot Gollum. Look at it.
Hot Gollum. Well,
Describe
that
it
is a
to
pretty
us
hot
for our
Gollum.
podcast listeners.
Oh, okay. So it's Gollum's face on like a swimsuit model's body, and it's my new inspiration.
Yeah, you wake up to every morning.
There are
you
worse
pull up your
inspirations.
phone.
Okay, have any of you guys watched Tiger King? Is that?
Oh, some
I've
person
seen
was
the
recommending
preview.
that to me. He had two gay suitors, but you're pretty sure they killed one, and then the other left for him. But he married someone, and 2 months after that, that show.
Yes, that one.
Okay, I haven't seen it though, but
It's wild. Okay,
it
Jacob,
has
you
a
want
lot
to say
to do with
something?
meth, right?
I'm just saying.
What? Oh yeah, they were all on meth. He fed them meth. They were actually straight, but they were addicted to meth, so he kept them as his suitors by giving them meth.
What a world! What a character! We need him on the podcast.
Special
God.
guest.
On the podcast.
He's got corona now. He's got corona.
No, does he?
Yeah, he does.
No, I thought it was just that he was in jail and there's other people that had corona.
No, he
around.
has corona.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what to say here.
Me neither.
Well,
He's
you got
a-
the corona.
You know what? Make him the world's president. There you go. We all get a tiger cub. I don't know.
There's a world's
get-
president.
We all get cats.
I don't give a shit.
Zach, you're a poli-sci major. Why would you say that?
It doesn't exist, but it can
Also a
exist.
poli-sci major, and I endorse him.
We can make it a thing. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
You're too afraid to even show your face. So why are you talking?
I'm not afraid to show my face.
Yeah.
Oh,
She looks like a girl version of Jacob. Sorry, Meg.
Yeah, everyone says
Yeah.
we look similar, and then I met someone who said no, Zach and Megan, and that was the first time, but I accepted it.
I'm the odd guy. I didn't get enough oxygen in the womb.
No, I was the smallest in the womb, and now I'm the
My
biggest,
parents
so.
always say that there was an accident in the hospital and they picked up the wrong child.
Is that you?
Yeah, that's me.
Jeez. Huh.
They've never quit telling me that. They told me that when I was 15. And I think they still tell it to me now.
After seeing your brothers, I mean, might be true.
Mm-hmm.
Awkward.
Yeah, I suppose. Clint, did you hear? So Zach was saying that you look like the type of guy who smoked some fat blunts in your life.
Oh, let me
What's your
tell you.
response to that statement?
I've had some blunts in my day. Let me tell you, if I may be blunt.
I don't. What?
You know what? Jacob's the type of person that like when he gets stressed out and he has a secret bong that no one knows about. So I'll just see him
Really?
huffing under his bed, and I'm like, "What the hell are you doing?"
Under his
And then it's
bed?
him with his bong.
Or does he just have like
That is not that tall, but okay.
he just has a paper bag that he like breathes into?
And isn't huffing a different
No,
substance?
I didn't say I was. You can huff the marijuana. You can huff the bong.
Well, I don't watch Drugs Inc. like you, so I don't know.
That's an interesting show.
Yeah.
I do it
Drugs
so I
Inc.
can help him through his addiction.
Our health teacher was concerned about him because he knew a lot about drugs. And
Oh, I knew a shit ton. He was a little. And I don't. The weird thing is, I take no drugs, but I know a lot about.
What's the price of cocaine like right now?
Interesting.
Is it pretty high or is it
I
low?
think it's a lot lower since the Mexican cartels have taken over. They can distribute it. It's like every drug has gone down severely in price.
Yeah, I'm
Not
just
helping
wondering
your
with like the
kids that you never
coronavirus
got
going on, like how the drug market is doing.
Oh
Just ask.
shit! I don't even know. You know what? That's a great question. That's
That's-
something I should.
I might need to propose that to one of my classes.
That's something we need to ask our politicians about.
Be a good senior
Yeah,
thesis.
That is a good question. I wonder how they said people have been drinking a lot more, which makes sense. I mean,
Yeah, of
people are-
course.
Yeah, I heard liquor sales were like up 50%.
But that's domestic. A lot of these drugs are foreign almost.
yeah, they're all porn. No,
Well, I don't know. I
almost-
heard they
oh, I
cracked down on
almost
like
made it.
the border, you
No.
know, not letting people in because of the whole corona. So that might be
You almost-
lowering
I
the
almost
flow
said
of
they're pouring
drugs.
over the border, but
Now you just said it.
oh, whatever.
What did you say, Jacob?
I was about to make a facetious remark saying, "Oh, they're being thrown over the border wall," but
Oh, okay.
like that happens, you know. But this
Just
isn't
hurled
about
over.
that. This isn't about that.
Cocaine.
No, I'm a drug mule, so I
Okay.
swallow the drugs, and then when I take a shit,
So you do take
They-
drugs.
no,
Yeah.
I don't
He
take
puts them in
I
his
just-
body, but he doesn't take them.
There you
Are we
go.
sure about that?
Yeah. Swallow is a slang term for pocket.
You take a brick of cocaine and you tape it underneath your armpits. Wear like a kind of large shirt. Keep it hidden.
Brandon, you wear a lot of large shirts. You know that? Brandon, so Clint and Brandon, since you both live in the Dirty B, they got bad drugs over there, don't they?
Oh, the worst.
I've
I
heard
mean, the
it's
best,
pretty
but the
bad.
worst.
Oh, the best, yeah. I mean, it's pretty far. Canada border, I guess, is right there.
It's up there.
We got a meth problem here in Miles City, but I've never experienced it yet. So
Well, because you
You
don't
should.
go around those parts of town.
Okay, if I ever come to Miles City, those are the parts of town I want to go through.
they are interesting. There's too many loose dogs in those areas. I've had a lot of
You
dogs
go
chasing me.
you go like 1 minute north of Main Street and there's horses and chickens roaming about and like empty
Goats.
fields. It's
Goats.
yeah, it's a bit weird.
Still like not even urbanized.
Like you're still in town, but you're not.
Let me check something real quick. Let's see here. We got one more guest. Jacob, say something.
About the guest or what?
No, just say something, Jacob. Go. It's your podcast now.
Oh, we're stalling. Oh, professional. Okay. How's
Yes.
everyone doing? Staying at home, taking classes. How's it going for everyone?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you know,
Jacob, you're gonna have to try harder.
Yeah, it's school.
Okay.
I'll ask a question.
Sure. Yep.
Okay, this is a weird question, but
make
hear
it-
me out. Okay, so I was asked this like a long time ago, and I still don't know my answer. If you had a gun to your head and you had to have sex with an animal, what animal would it be?
Stop.
I'm done.
Let me see.
Stop.
Let me think about
think-
that for a moment.
Let me say a koala bear.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Fair enough. But wait,
Yeah.
wait.
I
No,
heard
isn't that
koalas
the?
apparently are
is
like
that a
rampant
sloth
with
that you're gonna
gonorrhea
get
and
some
like
disease?
chlamydia. Though.
Is that
No,
true?
That's what I've heard.
That's. Yep, a lot of them, like 75% have gonorrhea. So
You
good
need to
luck.
consider
Oh.
that.
Oh, okay.
You need to consider that.
it-
Clint. Try
it-
again.
That's
it-
like that lady Gaga
it'll be
song when she
an
says,
experience.
I want your disease or whatever.
I'll just say a
What'd you
That's
say?
kind
fish.
of what you're doing.
That count?
with the koala.
That counts. That counts.
What
Okay.
do you say?
What'd
A
you say?
fish.
Oh.
A fish.
Yeah, koala.
Well, what about a panda? Would a panda?
Panda's too big.
You think so?
I'd
They're
probably
aggressive, too.
die if I tried.
I
Um,
thought that, but
I'm gonna go with the dolphin because
dolphin.
honestly, they're known for raping people.
stop.
So like
Okay.
What?
they are.
No, they are. The
been
males
known for
are.
it.
Kind of aggressive. Okay.
Hmm.
I'm sorry. I'm stalling here. Yeah, I would do a fish. That would that be?
God, why
Yeah.
do you
What
wanna-
type of fish?
Yeah.
There's
You
a
always
lot of
love
fish.
control,
Oh
don't you?
gosh, where do you?
Jeez.
Just something
Did
like
you hear
that.
what Jacob said?
What?
Anyways,
No, Jacob, repeat yourself.
I just said you always love the control, don't you? You have to pick on an animal about 200th of your size. You're sick.
yeah. I love taking control. Actually, control's one of my favorite things to do.
Oh, I'm sure.
Ooh,
Who we got here? I do not know who we got here. I'm curious.
This is our sixth and final guest.
Well, I
It's
think I should.
Oh my god!
Wait, no. Who said? Oh no.
It's a joint. Oh no, it's not. It's a.
Welcome to the podcast, Brandon, Miles City, citizen.
Who is
Oh
it?
yeah.
Who is it? It's Brandon.
I don't know
Brandon
who is it.
Berkland?
Brandon is an expert in comedy. He's influenced a lot of my comedy through the years, and I thought he would be a great final guest to have on because he's been a constant influence in who I am, Jacob.
Is that Brandon Berkland?
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I've heard.
I don't think his mic's working. I'm pretty sure his mic isn't working
Why does he have a panda hat?
because we were talking about animals, and then we brought up a panda.
Ooh, that's a pretty good segue.
All right, there we go.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Brandon Wan,
If I'm right.
welcome to the podcast.
Yeah,
Let me read you a
Oh,
quick
yeah.
introduction.
don't even bring it up. I don't know.
What is that, Jacob? Jacob, what are you saying right now?
Me and Zach are having a very side conversation.
Welcome
Yeah.
to the circus. You
Yeah,
pimp.
welcome.
Brandon Wan, say something, please.
What is up?
Okay, that's all I need to hear. What is up with you, Brandon? You're Brandon Wan. Sorry. How are you doing in there? In that?
You know it's pretty hot, pretty toasty.
Oh, what?
It's pretty toasty.
Oh, it's very toasty in the mask. Oh, okay, I understand. Yeah.
You think he was asking a joke or something?
No, I thought he was asking. You know what's?
No, okay, no, he wasn't doing that.
Welcome to a podcast. So I've been hyping you up for the past weeks to Jacob,
Oh yeah?
and I tell people that you're kind of a comedian, aren't
Oh
you?
yeah. Sorta.
You do things in your life.
I do. Yeah.
What did you say?
Yeah.
That describe
What is that supposed to mean?
I do. Yeah.
Well, you're wearing a panda mask here, so you do things.
Oh yeah.
I do.
Wait, no, I don't
What?
like where that could go. Not that implication. Okay.
Yeah,
So-
what? Okay.
What? Me?
No, not you. What he said. Too many people, but yeah.
What happened to
I
Nick?
wasn't you.
My bad.
You can go
So
first.
Jake, Brandon Wan, sorry. That's not my name, sir. Brandon Wan.
Gwen. Okay.
Yeah, you said it right, Jacob.
Like it.
Yeah, you said it right, Brandon. Brandon Wan,
So-
you know something about improv. This is all about improv right now, what we're doing here. This whole episode is essentially one big improvisational thing by me. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely did not understand that.
Oh, it's getting hot in here.
Yeah, take off the mask. Just have a ski mask on.
That's empowering. What is that?
Okay.
Leather jacket. Gee. Is that 11?
He has a ski mask underneath there.
Yeah.
I see the eye, but that's all, and it's kind of unnerving. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel like he's gonna show up on my computer late at night when I'm not on Zoom.
He
You
only
just
has
gotta-
one
definitely.
eye trained on the computer.
It's not
Who
even-
is this guy?
I thought I knew, and maybe I do, but I'm getting very confused.
Yeah,
I'm
who are you
confused.
thinking it was, Jacob? Because I proved you wrong, okay? It's not who you think it is.
Well, I want to see who it is, but maybe I never will.
It's
Maybe that's
Brandon
Brandon
will.
Wan of Brandon Wan, who does a lot of things. He's a comedian, internet funny man. He's I think he's making TikToks or something.
Not yet.
Not yet, okay.
Matthew?
It's not Matthew. I wish
No?
it was. You think it was Matthew? No, it's not Matthew. Anyways,
Oh, he
Bra-
just
Austin?
took, what is that? His jacket's off. Watch out.
Muscle Man. He does a lot of weightlifting.
Austin
Got
Roberts?
to be a gun show or something? Oh, crap. Oh,
I am
crap.
not
Who is
Austin
this
Roberts.
Oh, no.
Defend. Jeez, Brandon, you're just out here attacking him.
I'm just trying to name whoever I could think of that's been making TikToks.
Whoa. Oh, my. I want to rip the panda mask off.
Take
Is that a
a
Corona? Huh? Oh boy.
It's not, it's not an animal.
Oh, yeah, Mike's
it's a
hard?
Mike's. Okay, yep. Yep, this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, it fits what I was told. Somewhat.
What were you told, Jacob, for our sixth and final guest? By the way, again, it's a pleasure to have you on, Brandon Wan.
Thank you. Big fan.
Do you want me to actually say what I was told?
Yeah, sure.
This
This guy is an animal, I said.
Well, you said more than that, but you said he's an animal, and how do I put this? He's gonna be lit. Leave it at that.
He's gonna be lit AF.
Big chillin'.
We big
John,
chillin',
okay.
aren't we, Brandon
chillin'.
Wan?
Is that a bed? What is it?
Take off the mask.
Don't read into it.
This
So-
is like turning weirder and weirder by the moment.
Take off the mask.
Don't.
I'm with Zach on this one.
No. Sorry.
Do
Okay, Brandon Wan, I have to ask.
He
Why-
looks uncomfortable in that mask.
Okay, Brandon Wan, I have to ask. Why do you wear the mask?
Well, I was in a car wreck when I was real young, and
Nice.
it just got in a car wreck, and
It messed up your face.
oh yeah, definitely big time.
All I can see is your eyes. So, like, is that all that's left?
Super mysterious.
Yeah, basically.
It's a real shame.
It's so hot in here.
Don't be ashamed of your face.
Oh, I'm not. It's just the mask is kind of covering it all.
It's like a security blanket in a way.
Yeah.
Like I've always worn beanies.
Oh, so you're
Exactly.
soft. You're soft. Take off the mask.
Okay.
I'm definitely not soft.
There you go.
It's not soft. You heard it here first.
In what way?
I'm not in.
I want to point out some things on episode 2 of your podcast.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wait,
Uh,
no, this is no.
He's a big fan.
Gosh.
I like this guy. I like him now.
The whole spiel about living in Massachusetts, Alex.
Yeah, I always tell people
Bigger
that.
lie. That was a bigger lie than Watergate.
I don't live in Massachusetts.
Yeah, you don't.
You're
I've known you
fraud.
since 4th grade, Alex.
We've known each other for a long time, haven't we,
Yeah,
Brandon Wan?
yeah.
For a time there, I probably did live in Massachusetts. You probably just forgot that.
Even Joe can back this up, and you know it.
I was right.
That was high.
My first guess was right.
Hey, you don't need to call him out like that.
Don't call
Even
me out.
Joe, I'm not sure about that. Actually, no, I did live next to Joe
Joe's
for a while.
known you longer than I have.
So, okay, what are some other criticisms besides me living in Massachusetts?
Well, if I can read this.
It probably is hard to
You
read.
got
I
a
imagine.
script printed out.
You didn't get sent like a script from Alex on this, right?
No, God.
No, this is custom made. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
not my doing at all.
You wrote
Really?
down
Okay. I
notes
feel like it's gonna
on
be
your
bad.
A comedian is always prepared.
Oh, yeah, always. Can't even read this. Ah,
Just take off the. Okay, right now I should describe it.
He's having to
Hold it
push
up to
down
the
his
camera.
nose to get it closer to his
We were
face.
just
Yeah.
talking about pandas.
I still like
That's
6
why.
By the
inches
way,
of
Alex,
space.
I do
Oh, I
remember
didn't
your
know. That's a stuff.
Chronicles of Pennsylvania. That was a good book.
The Chronicles of Pennsylvania. Thank you. No, I had
Yeah.
dreams of becoming a writer, and here we are. I'm
Yeah.
writing up this podcast.
Oh, so hot.
Dude, do you really want to keep on that mask the entire time, Brandon?
Take
Brandon?
off the mask.
Ugh.
Sorry, folks. They're just
No,
saying-
no.
Okay, just keep it on. So, Brandon, you know jokes? Brandon, you know jokes?
Not really.
Oh,
I just do a bunch of stupid shit.
elaborate.
Well, stupid videos for
We
my
like stupid videos here.
enjoyment.
You're an internet funny man, Brandon. I would say so.
Well, thank you, Alex. Thank you.
Jacob, ask a couple questions. This is your time. You're the
Okay, I
co-host
need to
here.
figure out more about you. Why a panda? You have a lot of choices to hide your scars of youth. Why a panda? What about it?
I'm fascinated by pandas. They're just always been a thing of mine.
Great.
Really? Okay.
Looking at like what animals you would have sex with.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I was wondering if that was connected here.
I've also always loved eating bamboo, so
I actually, since we've been friends
Really?
since 4th grade, I can testify to that. A lot of
There you go.
bamboo.
Is there a lot of bamboo in Miles City? Or-
Not at all. Maybe like
Not at all, no.
occasional fly fishing.
He
Yeah.
imports it.
Yeah.
Oh, true addiction. Okay.
We
Like
all
it.
got our
What,
vices. Jacob.
That's a bite. I don't. Nah.
Yeah.
Is that a bite? Yeah. I guess-
Jacobs is smoking a lot of pot.
Okay,
Just
yep.
a ton
Yep,
of
we
pot.
got it.
Like so much.
I got one more. I got another question.
An unbelievable amount.
So, are we good? Okay. What I guess this is a kind of a random question, but I'm trying to figure out who you are exactly. Are you our age roughly? Around,
Oh,
19, 20?
Yeah, no, I'm a year older. I'm 20 years old.
Yep.
Wait, how old? 20 or 28?
Yeah, 21. 20.
I thought you were 28.
That's not,
Alex, no. I've known you since
No.
4th grade.
no, seriously.
Yeah.
Stop.
I could bring something up, but I won't.
Stop. Oh, I'm getting a foot cramp. Oh, sorry. Okay.
It's a lot.
Good night.
Brandon, why?
He's in agony.
You look so depressed, Brandon.
Hey, Alex,
Yeah.
do you want me to bring something up that Jacob doesn't want brought up?
I would love that actually. Go ahead.
Okay, so Jacob
Don't-
keep going after
don't-
older
don't.
women.
You need to quit.
Zach, I'm
How old we talking about?
don't
I think
I'm, stop. I'm serious. You're gonna
We
get in
were at the
trouble.
Alzheimer's
Stop.
clinic, Jacob.
You need to stop. We're not. Of course.
When we
he
did
wants it.
painting with
I don't know
like
if you're implying elderly.
Alzheimer's people.
I'd like to elaborate on that. All that sagging can make it happen, So there you go.
What did you want to elaborate on? Oh, all that.
Okay, Panda Man, it's getting hot in here. Time to take off your clothes. Just the mask, though.
Oh, Jacob.
Just the
It's
mask.
so hot.
Take off the
It's getting real
mask.
hot in here. You gotta take off the
Can't
mask.
take it off.
It's
It's
stuck
fused.
on
It's
him.
fused with his face.
It's
What
absolutely
is this,
stuck on him.
goosebumps or something? He likes mics. It's fused until he has a
Mike's
glimpse
hard.
of that mics, and then it just comes off quick.
You and
What's your favorite flavor of mics?
did you just vape under the mask? What's going on there?
I don't see it. My screen's like glitching out, or I don't know. Or is he just being a statue right now? The hell? Is he doing?
Oh, do a big
I
one.
can't describe it because I don't know what I'm looking at. He looks happy in a weird way, almost. I don't know.
Most pandas.
What?
Most pandas do.
Whoa,
Happy
oh
now.
my, wait, okay. There was a glitch, but all I saw was a smoke screen, and now we're back. So maybe I saw something, maybe I didn't. He's feeling good.
He's having a good
Don't say
night.
that.
He's lit AF.
You make everything
Dude,
uncomfortable.
are you listening to what I'm saying, Zach? I'm not implying anything weird. There's a ton of smoke, and now he's feeling. Whoa, whoa.
Whoa, whoa, what?
No, I don't like it. Put on the mask. Put on,
Oh!
put on the mask.
Lay
No,
back on.
Jacob
Lay
said
back
it's
on.
getting hot. He wants you to take off your clothes.
No, the mask. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I don't know. That in between's weird. It's got to be all or nothing.
Take off everything
That's what I like
except the
to
mask.
Amen, Clint. Clint, okay, Clint, so you're sorry, Flint Bonners, you're kind of a
course.
brother to me. You're replacing Nick Mitchell, who left the podcast. I hope you realize that. Nick
Ah,
I'm
thanks,
like
Alex.
brother?
left
It's
me
an
and died
honor.
too many times to count.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, it's a role I will gladly fill.
So I guess I'm gonna I'm not sure if I'm comfortable with asking this question, but actually no, first ask Brandon. So you've read books on improv before, right?
Currently reading, yes.
Okay, currently reading. What have you taken away from all those from that reading?
You
we
always say yes to any situation.
Is that actually okay? You always say yes to everything. Okay, no matter what the question. Okay, so Jacob actually, I've always insulted Jacob. He doesn't say yes to enough things. He always like kind of falls back, and I have to
Okay.
push him. It's kind of a big issue. Jacob, Zach, Meg, what do you have to say about Jacob always backing away from things?
Sounds
He's
like
the
Jacob.
beta male.
Jacob,
the beta of
acting
the
like a real
family.
beta over there.
Jacob's weak.
Everyone's attacking me now. This is a great podcast.
This is a big part of the podcast where everyone attacks you.
It's my podcast now. Get out of the way.
Stop. I swear to God. Zach.
No, it's not gonna work like that. It's not gonna work like that. It's still my podcast. It's you can't just take control.
Okay,
No.
I'll be second in command. I'll kick Jacob off.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. He'll just be a
Okay.
guest to his own podcast now. Jacob, welcome to the podcast. How you doing?
Oh, pretty good. Thanks for having me on.
Jacob,
This
when
is
you
really
created this
professional.
podcast, what did you envision?
Repeat that?
Oh, Brandon Wan's looking handsome. He's showing more of his face, I think.
Yeah.
That's
I noticed that.
I made him feel self-conscious. Dang it. Oh, the ski mask's off.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
So, what were we saying about the podcast, Jacob? When you envisioned it.
I was asking you to repeat the question, and then you
Oh,
pivoted.
sorry. Brandon Wan distracted me. When you created this podcast,
Oh, I'm sure. What you said about pandas earlier.
when we envisioned it, what did you think?
I didn't know what to think. I thought it was gonna be a real hot mess, and I listened to the first one, and I was like, you know what? This is actually pretty good. I listened to the second one, I was like, I think I envisioned this kind of right, but you know.
About
And
this,
the fourth one is not. I don't know. The fourth one I'm having trouble with because the way I'm listening to it just kind of cuts it out every so often. So
what about the last
but-
one?
I don't know. I think we've done a good job for just kind of going along with it, but I didn't envision something. You were the guy who wanted a chart topping, and I kind of wanted that, but I was just kind of going along with your delusions, to be honest.
Oh, what the hell?
Ooh.
Jacob,
Our
you're a
Hannah's
dick.
got glasses on now. Poor eyesight.
Wow.
That suck having to wear a mask all the time. Also having to wear glasses.
Yeah, they don't make glasses in panda size.
They never do.
They really don't, and they should. You know.
You know what? So this is a part of the podcast where this is so everyone here, I want you to say a couple closing words, and then there'll be just Jacob and I. Also plug wherever you want. Plug your TikTok or anything, 21st century TikTok to 2020. So Zach, go first.
Oh, okay. I'll say we've learned today that Jacob's a beta.
Jacob's a beta male.
Yeah, that's all I have to really say. He's a beta. I don't really have anything to plug. Don't follow Jacob on any socials. Follow
Okay.
Alex. He's pretty cool.
I appreciate that. Thanks.
Again, yeah. Jacob, it's not his podcast anymore. I'm the new.
Absolutely
host.
not.
I'm a co-host. I can't talk, but you know
Put that
what?
in the
I'm
description.
yeah. Okay. Peace, I guess. Yeah.
I appreciate you, brother Zach, for coming on.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
Clown Zach, honorary clown. All right. Let's see who's next. Let's say Clint Connors. Wait, actually, sorry, Clint, you stay there. Keep your
Okay, okay.
handsome
I'll
little
stay
face
there. I'll stay there.
Your little handsome face for that. Megan Owens, what do you have to say?
Well, thanks for having me, and it was
Yep.
nice to meet you all, and it's been a good time. So peace.
You also say peace like your bro. Okay, peace out then. Welcome. Well, thanks for coming on to a Clown Hour podcast. All right, now we're gonna have Brandon Mitchell say a couple words.
Okay.
Brandon.
Okay. I guess it was enjoyable. I guess it was enjoyable being on the podcast.
I'm sorry if we kind of insulted your name.
Hello.
I remember I didn't do it this time, but last time he had me on a podcast, I spent an hour and a half spouting off conspiracy theories.
That was a good time.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Unfortunately, this time I didn't get to go that route.
No.
But maybe next time.
Isn't that true? There's always next time. You know, this podcast might be over for now, but it might come back years later, you know, in its own way. So thanks for coming on. Do you want to plug anything?
What does that mean?
You plug like your merch, link in bio or anything like that.
Visit my YouTube channel.
All right, visit
it's just
his
my
YouTube
name,
channel.
Brandon Mitchell.
I'm sure they'll be able to find that easily.
I have some coding and CGI videos on there.
All right, thanks, Brandon. Thanks for coming on in your robe and stuff. All right, let's see. Brandon Wan. Brandon Wan. What can you tell us about what we did? What did we do right with the podcast? And see, we're our number one fan this entire time. And what did we do wrong with the podcast? This is a big ask.
One thing I thought you did pretty well was your, just good podcast,
Yeah. They had good vibes, at least.
What?
They had good vibes, you know.
Oh, yeah, big chillin' time.
It'd be big chilling all the time here on Clown Hour Podcast.
Oh, yeah.
We also be clowning around, you know, it's a mixture.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Brandon, so who are you? Brandon, who are you? Can I ask? Or are you going to remain forever anonymous?
You know what? Go for it.
All right, who are you, Brandon? Brandon
Birkland.
You get around?
Oh, yeah, I get around. Big time.
Good.
Brandon, welcome to your podcast. Your face isn't messed up in an accident. It isn't horrendous. Welcome to a podcast.
Well, thank
you. Ow! Welcome to a podcast.
It's pretty warm in that panda suit.
I would imagine it would be.
Oh yeah.
But you know, you got a good laugh out of my brother. My brother was in hysterics over here. When was the last time you heard a really funny joke, Brandon? Brandon Wan.
I don't know.
When was the last time you heard a joke, period?
2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago? And it made you laugh, Brandon Wan?
You want to know what really made me laugh?
What?
Your sex talk.
My sex talk?
Yeah, when you were in 5th grade. When we were in 5th grade, your sex talk little story.
Oh yeah, I've brought that up before. Yeah, I
Oh,
brought that
what
up in the
is sex?
podcast episode 2. Yeah.
Yeah, that made me, because I remember we had that one chick that passed out in that during that.
I
You remember who did that?
I remember a person passing out, but I don't remember her specifically.
Yeah,
Why?
she was laughing so much she just ended up passing out.
It was too much for her.
Yeah.
All right. On that note, Blandwan, thanks for coming on to the podcast. I've said your name wrong. It's Blandwan. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Blandwan. But I really appreciate you. You're our biggest fan, and it means a lot to me that we have fans. Period. Because a lot of times I question if we really do. You know.
Oh yeah. All right.
All right. Peace out, Blandwan.
Get the hell out of there. All right. See ya.
Thanks for big chilling with us.
Big chillin', big chillin'.
I'm just gonna. Okay. Now we're here.
Now here we are.
We've come a long way, haven't we? Haven't we? Your name isn't Clint. Your name isn't Flint Bonners. It's actually Clint Connors, isn't it?
Yes, thank you for helping me realize who I really am.
No, Clint starred on the podcast before, and no, that's kind of lost media right now. We still haven't found it, or like
when is that coming out, by the way?
When the sun sets east, Clint.
Sun
sets east, and so that might be only a couple weeks, probably actually, when the sun sets east.
Oh, nice.
It'll be pretty serious.
It is prone to do that.
There is lost media though, because I did lose something.
What'd you lose?
My identity.
Oh.
And also my SD card that still had some stuff on it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Understandable.
I mean, I had most of it transported to USB, but not all of it.
Well, yeah, as an editor, you gotta make with what you got.
So, what is that? Okay, sorry.
That's fine.
Jacob, you're looking exhausted over there. What's going on with you?
Oh yeah, what's going on?
Jacob, what's going on over there?
It was a late night. We'll leave it.
It's not late though. It's like only 8:50 at your time.
No, I mean, last night was late.
The dogs come out at midnight.
I can't get a haircut.
Your hair's looking awful
yeah,
over there, bud.
Yeah, well, I'm wearing a hat, so that's why. But no, there's gonna get a picture taken right now. No, okay. No, so
it's been
pretty much. I can't get a haircut anymore because all the barber shops are closed. So
yeah,
I'm either gonna start combing it like my brother, or I'm gonna have someone in my family cut it, but no one in our family cuts hair. So it's gonna be
just put a bowl on your hair and
just blonde. What?
Put a bowl on your hair and cut whatever's left.
What?
Just put a bowl. What's your?
What do you do, baby? What do you do, baby? I don't know. Didn't work. I'll go.
Okay, sorry. So
no, I'm tired. I was up late last night.
I was up late last night. I didn't sleep before this podcast. You know, I was thinking about it. I kept on thinking about it. Let me plug in my earbuds real quick because they'll make for better mic.
I can tell you took a picture in the mirror like an hour and a half before saying, I'm ready. I'm dressed up. And I was like, what?
I'm dressed up for insanity. Well,
done.
I had to dress up, didn't I?
It's the grand
finale. Kind of did. I mean, like, kind of shows your true self, I'd say, to an extent.
I got a compliment on that photo, actually.
You got a what?
I got a compliment on that photo, actually, surprisingly or not.
No, it wasn't a bad photo. It was just really early. I was surprised.
Jacob, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear.
So,
Oh, Clint. Is that? Oh. Clint. I like your background, by the way.
Thank you.
Clint, so you've been on the podcast before, but it's just like, I want to close off with you because You weren't part of Clown Hour, but you were part of something else. You were part of another project called Balcony Bangers, and you know,
Or is it
we
bedroom?
may not have been brothers and sisters like we were for triplets, but in a way you were our brother in another manner, in like at college and stuff. And it's a shame that our whole college year had to end like this. And I just want to say that it was great having you. Um, great having you on the podcast. Great having you do the Lost Media production that's coming out soon, and all that. So, Clint, tell me, when was the last time you had a good laugh? When was the last time, when was the last time you felt like a clown, Clint, in your own way?
The last time I felt like a clown. I think it was when I wrote. There's one time I was writing. I was rewriting my midterm article, and I just couldn't, get it right. And when it finally hit me how to do it, I was like, "Wow, I felt like a clown that whole time, not knowing it." Was I a clown or was I a joker? That's the question that I'll never know.
Did you punch a hole through your wall? Did you kill someone?
I didn't. I just took a baseball bat and then I momentarily hit myself till the world went black. And then I woke up and I was like, okay, better get back to work.
I love the God.
Flagellant, I believe.
That's
Flagellant, I believe that's a term from 15th century. Where people whip themselves.
Yeah.
I respect that, Clint. I respect that. Preparation.
Thanks,
I've been wearing a rubber band a lot, usually on my wrist. I just snap that whenever time comes to it. But so Clint, I just want to say thanks for coming on podcast. Any last words? Any plug-in?
Any plug-in? Ooh, well, I do have something to plug.
This is rare.
I just finished a short film called Fear the Law. I'm trying to submit it to some festivals. It's been accepted to one so far. And some screening dates should be coming soon. So look up Fear the Law movie on Facebook and Instagram.
Got director
More details to
on a podcast.
come. There's a trailer.
It's good. The trailer's good and it's pretty funny too. So
thank you, Jacob. Mr.
I
Shea.
watched part of it.
Part of it. How far did you get?
I got to a part where
I watched part of like what is it, 2 minutes or a minute?
I watched it and I was like, I didn't have time. I was busy editing. I was busy preparing for this podcast all day.
Right. No time. Where how far did you get?
I got 10 seconds into it.
10 seconds. Ooh.
So the part where the guy was talking about the law.
Ah, I got you. Yes, thank you, Jacob.
I don't think that helps.
No, that's perfect.
That helps.
That's the Instagram page.
Anyways, thanks for coming on, Clint. Say some closing words, and then I'll just be Jacob and I.
Some closing words. You guys really taught me the value of being a clown through our time here.
That means a lot.
Yeah. And to quote the Joker, I used to think my life was a tragedy, but now I realize it's an effing comedy.
Great.
Wow. That's heavy. Okay.
All right. Well, thank you guys.
Yep.
Stay healthy.
Stay healthy.
Yes. Stay safe, man. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks. Bye, guys.
Just you and I now, Jacob.
It is just like it began.
Like it began, and just how it's gonna end. How was that, Jacob? With all those guests on, you may not have been able to reach some of the points that you hoped you could. Yeah.
I don't know. That was a great time, honestly. I kind of like the chaos of it, but I don't know. I kind of felt at home with the chaos. I could tell you were definitely kind of like, I don't know,
What do you mean
great
by
time.
at home with
No
the
other way
chaos?
to put it.
You know,
Wait,
this
what?
fedora doesn't fit my head. I got it when I was
Oh,
in
actually,
6th grade. It does not fit my head at all. This is as much as I can put it down.
you can kind of see. Yeah, I can
All
kind
right,
of see that now. I don't know why I didn't notice that before, if I'm being honest. But no, all I'm gonna say is
it's still fitting.
always was negative, but even tonight called you out for the past. But this podcast, this was something to believe in again, for sure.
Let me go over the analytics real quick, Jacob, since I've been leaving you off all that. So this is what's disheartening to me. So we got estimated audience of um 4 people, but that can't be true. That can't be true because we got 91% of our audience is from United States and 8% is from Germany.
Really,
So that means we
Germany.
must have had 11 listeners, right? That's more listeners than some podcasts have probably achieved in their entire life.
What? Are
Think
you
about
asking
that.
me what this means?
What does it
Or
mean? Yeah. Our audience demographic is mainly 18 to 22, but we do have a couple of 28 to 34 years old, 12% actually.
well, I don't know. You could say 4 people, but what you were saying, 11. So it could be seen as a bad thing to an extent, but in reality, what has this been about? This has been about, you know, 2 clowns in a dream, and
Chart
you
topping
know what?
podcast, but never
Like,
did achieve
I
that.
don't know
But
how to. It's hard to put a finger on it. It's hard to analyze, but
let's
four
do a quick
people or
advertisement for
11.
all our listeners out there. Okay, Jacob, we're going to do that in post, but go on.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Well, no, all I was saying is you could look at it as like, oh, these idiots, what have they been doing? But in reality, maybe we were foolish to believe in something, but I don't know. I feel like part of it shows captured, the hearts and minds of 4 people. 4 people, not none, 4.
Four
Did we know
people.
that coming in? No. So to an extent,
Yeah,
not bad. Depends on how you look at it.
I think the biggest thing that I learned though, because I'm still feeling disillusioned. The biggest thing that I learned was just like maybe I'm not cut out to be a clown. The whole thing was like again in the second episode I mentioned like I simply in 5th grade I was like I didn't get selected as a class clown and that really hurt me. And since then I've tried to tell myself that hey I am a funny guy but uh I am a clown, but the end of the day, I'm not entirely certain if I can stand up to that, stand up to what is meant by a clown. My jokes become predictable after a while. After a certain time, you know what to expect. And that's, do you think because here's the thing, I don't ever want my jokes to become stale. Do you think our podcast would become stale, Jacob?
Um, do I think it's become stale?
No, do you think it would if we continued? Because this is kind of what I want to conclude it. It's just like doing it digitally, it's just not going to work on the same level, I would
Oh
say.
yeah, no, for sure. And I actually liked the way we concluded it. To be honest, it was like, you know, shows they might have a final episode with all their characters, but we kind of had, I don't know, like a final podcast of the past, present, future. And no, it probably would have. I don't know. It's hard to say. But I think it could have gotten stale for sure. But I think the way we ended it is no doubt what it did the podcast justice. I would say.
And,
So yeah,
you
I
know, So what was that feedback?
What?
There's feedback on your end. Has that been there this entire podcast?
Probably. I don't know why. It says my connection's unstable, but I have 3 out of 4 bars, so I don't know why that is. Maybe it's just because I'm in the dirty tea.
Anyways, let's finish these analytics.
Yeah.
So this was so we're looking at Spotify demographics. We had a mostly female audience, about 62%, and then male 37%, non-binary less than 1%. So what are your thoughts on that? Or
Jeez. Okay. Okay. What are my thoughts? Let's start with each stat. So we got 62% of women or girls are listening.
yeah,
I don't know what to think of that. I think good stat. It's not like crazy, like 70, but it's also not. I don't know. I don't know, but could I say why that is? I have no idea. Maybe because it's no, it doesn't really make sense. I'm not gonna lie.
no.
That's kind of weird. Then 37 is 37. I would expect them to be flipped if I'm being honest with you, but so no, neither of those stats make any sense if I'm being completely straight. But the last stat, what did he say for the last stat?
Less than 1% non-binary.
So it is. So there is a percentage, correct?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it's less. Where's the other? Shouldn't it be 1%? We got 99%, but then less than 1% non-binary. So where's the one? Where's
Maybe it just meant that. Maybe it just meant that such a small group. That there was less than 1%, as in there was probably none.
Okay. Well, I don't know what to say about that. That's cool, but I'm confused by the math, among many things. So, yeah.
So our Instagram, we ended up with 24 followers. We're following 24 people. We always usually we did a follow us and then we'll follow you back basis, and we've gained. I would say I did better than you, Jacob, personally, with my followers. They got more
Wait.
engagement over there, but
Oh yeah, I think you got more than me, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so. Let's see.
I think
We
we
got a
have,
good chunk.
whoever Robin Owens is. She followed us, but she did not accept our follow request back.
I
Is that your mom?
think is that my mom?
Robin Owens?
I don't know. Is that? Yeah. You know. Onward.
So let me read you the original mission statement on our website, because we also have some analytics there. Let me pull it up here real quick. This part we kindly highly edited, just quickly wrapping it up, Jacob, and then me singing, of course. But
Of course.
so Clown Hour was created on a whim to create a chart-topping podcast. We don't joke. That's what we set out to do. So each week, clowns Jacob Owens and Alex Mitchell will set out to explore what makes a chart-topping podcast. With the help of jokes and guests, we don't see any way we can achieve our mission. We hope you can follow our journey. Were we successful in that? And just doing the whole creating a chart-topping podcast. Well, no, about with the help of jokes and guests, we explore what makes a chart-topping podcast. Did you really do that, Jacob? Because I'm over here thinking that we might have failed that. But what do you think, Jacob?
Did we?
Don't say to an extent. Don't say to an extent, Jacob. I want a hard yes or no answer over here. Jacob, you've always done this, and I just want a yes or no answer.
This isn't a yes or no world, though. Complicated. Many things. But I will give you an answer to the best of my ability. Did we fail? Yes. But
Oh, there's always a caveat. Okay.
is the failure the way you're looking at it? We failed. We didn't create a chopped tart. Chart topping
Use your
podcast.
words. Okay.
But what did we create? As
Maybe it was an experience, but I'm not sure if it was the greatest experience.
for the listener or for the guest, I would say it was a good experience. But it's not easy to pinpoint. You see things in black and white, but I see things in, the colors of the rainbow.
Sometimes I wish I was colorblind so that way I could know that things are black and white.
That bothers you. You just can't come to grips with it.
Well, it's we had some success. It's just like, because in my life, I've had these big aspirations. I've had these dreams. We've all had dreams. You want to be an astronaut, but it's kind of clownish to pretend that we could have really even done a chart-topping podcast to begin with. And that's where I'm at, Jacob.
Well,
anyways, on that note, let me play I'll play a song, and Jacob, you wrap it up. I want to do a little singing, a little bit of serenading almost to all our audiences here. Give us one last "What It Do, Baby" before I begin, Jacob.
What it do, baby?
That was better than I thought.
Yeah. As is seeing the world in color.
Can you hear that, Jacob?
Yeah, but I don't know what I'm listening to.
Happiness is like a train on a track.
Yes, this is why the people left the church. This is why they all left when you joined the choir.
No, it's not coming towards me. No turning back. Okay, I'm having a tough time keeping up. I'm sorry, Jacob. Under beds, she killed it with kisses from the she fled. And she sang with her day. And one, sing it along, Jacob. Do the chorus, Jacob.
I don't know the chorus of it.
The clown days are over. The clown days are done. The horses are coming, so you better run. And back for your mother and back for your father. Oh, this song.
I like this song.
You love this song. Can you not hear it well?
Well, I don't love it. I don't. What's it called?
Clown days are over. Clown days are over. The clown days are done. Can you ever that's that real win. Bridge. This is a bridge. This is literally a story for it.
Sorry, everyone. Just hang on till the end. It'll be over quick. I almost shut it off too. Don't worry.
Go from a real house, someone you should know better than I, yeah. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. When you are to say clown day, sing here they go. Clap along, Jacob. One shot for your mother, and shot for your father, one for your children, one for your good brothers. You got love in your line in the heart. Can't carry it with you, and you gotta survive. The clown days are over, the clown days are done. When you the horse is come. The founders are over, the founders are gone. It's the outro. When you're the horses of the founders are gone. This is what it is. When you're the the founders are over. Founders are gone.
This is
It's a
not the way I
funny, sad
expected this to
thing,
go.
but it's also a beautiful thing. Clown days,
Yeah.
they're done. Jacob, close this out.
It's an honor. I will. Well, it's been a journey, everyone. Looks like I had the privilege of sending us out. So, Alex, he's come to grips with the fact that he can't keep this clown act up. But I think he's missing the point. As the clouds of the virus hang over 2020, some of us will crack and grow restless of the facade that is day-to-day life in quarantine. Clowns come and go, but the spirit of a clown lives in each of us. It's not about the clown paint that he almost had, or the creepy habit that clowns have of following people around at circuses. It's the clownish ability to laugh and the ability to believe in things that we think we can control but never can. Whether that's the belief in creating a chart-topping podcast with a guy like me, who knows little to nothing about podcasts, or if that's believing that the virus won't come back this fall. Life's a circus, and we're all the clowns that make it worth living. So, stay safe, stay well, and thanks for listening all semester long. Good night from the Dirty Tea.
That was beautiful. Alright. Actually, no, that was kind of dumb. So, okay. Alright. Peace out, everyone. Thanks for listening. This clown's done with. Actually, no. That was beautiful. Actually, no, that was kind of dumb. Alright, everyone. Peace out. This clown's done with.